Enda, let's start with the jobs report for January and then we can get to the benchmark revisions. What's your reaction to that?
Face value, it's a very strong number, John, like you were just mentioning there, 130,000 on the month, much stronger than expected. And within the details, some strong numbers. Look at manufacturing. Adding, I think it was 5,000 jobs. That's a big turnaround from the manufacturing story of last year. The unemployment rate falling as well. That's unexpected. And the private sector seems to be driving the job story because the government continues to lose staff, looking at the headlines coming out from the data so far. So, as I say, face value, first reaction, these numbers lend themselves to, at the very least, the stabilising jobs market that the Fed were talking about a few weeks ago.
Andy, you've heard the pushback multiple times. It'll be no different this morning. People will say there's narrow breadth here. Most of this is healthcare. They'll also say, look at the benchmark revisions. All of this will just get revised away in the year ahead. Are they wrong?
Well, the benchmark revisions are notable. They've obviously come in a little bit better than expected, Jonathan, coming in with an 8 handle rather than the 9 handle. So that's not insignificant. I think, though, in terms of policy-making world, they're already ahead of the curve on that. They would have anticipated, given the preliminary revisions that we had, that the jobs market would be that much weaker last year anyway. So to some extent, that story is baked into the cake. But there's no doubt about it that, and that's what I said earlier, at face value, the January figures are strong. But of course, there will be a revision story, not just on a month-by-month basis, but again, when we get to the end of the year, some of this will be recalculated. But right here, right now, you'd have to say that January number at least suggests a healthier jobs market than a lot of people were expecting.